Hi Aquarius, welcome to your monthly reading. As always, keep in mind that this is only a general reading. Always take what it feels right and with what does resonate within your own life experiences during this time. If you would like to have a personal reading with me, please contact me through the email I put in the description box below. For the month of July, as usual, I have a special sales offer available, and for this month, it's called MoonSpell, and it's inspired in the Cancer theme season we are on. It's a reading that basically looks upon the type of lunar moment we are experiencing, what are our deep emotional needs to feel nurtured, safe, stable, and in harmony with our inner and outer being. So if you would like to know more details about that special offer or any other of my services, again, just email me. Or if you would like to donate and support my channel, you can also do that by following the PayPal link, which is also down below. So Aquarius, it feels like July brings forth this relief, this sensation of being done with something, and like being done with something and finally, like something you really worked hard for, that you really struggled to find this sense of ending, this accomplishment, this finishing line, this learning of a lesson, this being liberated from a burden. The time has come where something comes full circle here that has been really heavy on you and that brought your um, options to minimum. So there's a feeling of some of you Aquarius are moving from a period where you felt like you really had no options or very little options to change how your life was set to better circumstances and to better, experiences. So you're moving into a moment where you felt restricted into one where you start seeing the options, where you start seeing choices, where you start seeing things that you can actually be a part of and not just, looking like afar. Some of you Aquarius have been looking, afar to destinations you would like to go, to people you would like to meet, to jobs you would like to pursue, to investments that you would like to make, to projects that you would like to be, on the lead of them. So there are things that you have been looking at far and being so unavailable to you that now becomes available, because also now you know something you didn't about those same very things you have been wishing for far away. The World Arcana in the Soul position represents a very important month and moment, because it's the last major arcana and it represents full mastery of the journey. It's a moment where you reach that spiritual graduation and you're granted, the the certification that you have done a good job. So for those of you that this is about your academic life, maybe you have been fighting and struggling to finish something in terms of your education, this is it. If you're struggled to, have something, learn something, have something come together as you initially planned it to be, this is a time. It's something like maybe some of you started a journey some time ago with a more naive lens of what expected you, and when you saw the reality of it, you might have felt overburdened, or like your life was all work and no fun, or your life has been a series of events that led you to a lot of limitations and responsibilities, again, and not feeling like there's a diversity of elements that you would like to have. That part of your life or that energy is coming to an end, but it's something that brought you a knowledge and a maturation and and an understanding of how something works, really works, how maybe life works, that you didn't have before. So all of this you've went through that, yes, was painful and hard to rest and got you really, really tired at times, you know, it served you definitely. And in July you can see that really clearly. Like something served you, maybe something you thought had no purpose, but just to torture you or punish you or make you feel miserable at times. Even in the worst times, the fact that you didn't give up, you know, now you see why. And you're ready to put behind what was bad and only focus on what you have gained out of that experience. So some of you that are moving away from a negative experience, you're doing that successfully because you're only holding to the goals that experience left, which is the wisdom and what you have learned from it. Whatever was, it was, but you bring into your present and future moments, you know, incalculable value that same bad thing brought you. Some of you with the world and the Three of Wands here, you really might be on the search for options elsewhere. So you could be wanting to travel, you could be wanting to connect with people that are like far away from you. So you could be drawing in, for those of you that this is about work, you could be drawing in a lot of international interest or seeing international, options here, or attracting big companies interested in your work. You could be on the pursuit of not just, you are in the pursuit of something that is just not the small known safe realm. You're looking for the global thing, you're looking for the big thing, you're looking for, the bigger picture of it all, because now you're ready for that. Maybe you weren't ready for that some months or years ago, but now you are. And so you're fighting for that big breakthrough or option. You're fighting to have the World and the Lovers come in here. So you want the love that it's larger than life, and you want your career to be larger than life, and you want to feel like your life and your role in it is impactful. So when you're not feeling that you have an impact, or what you're doing has an impact, or that the people you are associated with have an impact, it can really get you down, and you could be even, very very pragmatic. Like, if you're not serving me and the way I see life, then it's better for you to leave. So you're not losing time, you're not wasting time with things that don't add into this new world, right? This new thing, this new adventure you're about to take. Some of you, it's about you're waiting really for the vehicle to come to take you into that adventure. And the adventure will bring you options, and it will bring you perhaps people in your life that fit your standards. So for some of you, Aquarius, there's an interesting thing here, is that there are things that maybe before didn't fit you, didn't fit the type of life, the type of again, approach you have on love, or on things you want to be associated with, where you want your energy and your name associated with, and now it feels like you're moving to August, about to draw in here something that fits those standards, something that feels right, and ready to put behind you what doesn't. For those of you that have struggled to perhaps put behind a relationship because of how much you have invested in it, you're able in July to say goodbye to something that has just been a burden. So anything that is just a burden, that is just problems, that is just drama, and that you don't gain anything out of it, you're ready to put behind, and you're very strong. in the boundaries you're imposing. So when something is, you know, stepping over your territory or stepping over you, you're not going to have it, and you're going to move into the lovers. You might attract a long distance relationship here. You might be interested in someone that is kind of away from you. You might need to travel to be with a significant other, or the person you're attracting into your life. For those of you that are obviously single, you might meet them through travel, or they come from a different place, than you, and this union is almost like you are brought together as a resemblance of that same work that I was speaking, where uh, you learn so much, and this person also has been through so much. So now you're ready to find each other, find this love that adds significant value and wisdom into your life as well. So you could be attracting people that have similar stories, experiences, people that will get what you've went through, people that will get what you want out of life itself. So I hope you have a great month. Thank you so much for all of you that have been liking, sharing, subscribing, commenting, and donating to my channel. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. Hopefully we'll see each other soon.